consider hitting a high and hit a like button to this stream, guys. Welcome to the weekly current affairs class, guys. We are going to discuss important current affairs of the week. So I have selected some of the important current affairs topic as per the recent PYQ pattern, and we will discuss it. Already we have discussed this topic throughout the week. It is like a weekly discussion. Okay, so if I'm audible to everyone, please do consider hitting a hi to the video, guys, and hit a like to the stream, guys. Am I audible, guys? Can you hear me? Good evening, everyone. Okay, let's begin. Okay, guys, so we will start with international relations, some of the important topics from international relations. So guys, this week two countries of Africa, they have signed a deal, and this deal was brokered by USA. Okay, so these two countries, they are fighting for last 2-3 decades. Okay, these two countries are basically Rwanda and DRC. These two countries, they are fighting for last 2 decades. Particularly, guys, there is one rebel force which is called M23 rebel force. This rebel force has been active in the eastern regions of Democratic Republic of Congo, particularly in the mineral rich region of the Kivu Lake. Okay, North Kivu Lake mineral rich region, the Coltan mineral rich region. Guys, you know that DRC is having one of the largest reserves of cobalt. Okay, so there is this agreement between Rwanda and DRC. This is very important. Related to this, okay, there is one corridor which is in news called Lobito corridor. That corridor is also in news. This corridor will be used to export mineral one out. Okay, so for every one illegal migrant sent back from UK, okay, UK will accept one asylum, okay, one legal asylum. Okay, this is what is the deal. This is called one in, one out. Okay, very important. One in, one out. Okay, I hope you get it. So they may ask you which two countries they have signed one in, one out agreement. One in, one out agreement. It is France and UK. So guys, you know that France and UK, they are separated by English Channel, and lot of migrants who come from Africa into France, they basically use this English Channel to migrate into UK. Okay, so this is a very important topic, guys. You may get this question. Okay, please do prepare one in, one out, and also prepare the geographical angle of this English Channel. Okay, next is, guys, China and Pakistan. They have tried to sanction BLA, Balochistan Liberation Army, as terrorist organization in the United Nations Security Council. Guys, however, this was opposed by various countries, particularly France, America, etc. So guys, this Balochistan Liberation Army is an insurgent group which is active in Balochistan province of Pakistan, which is one of the largest province of Pakistan bordering Iran and Afghanistan. Guys, Baloch rebel and the Majid group, okay, this is very important. You may get a question because Balochistan is in news. This Balochistan Liberation Army is in news. So you may get a question on this. Next, guys, because of the increasing use of lab grown diamonds, okay, one country's economy is getting threatened. Can you name that country's economy, guys? Who can name the country's economy? One country's economy is getting threatened because of lab grown diamonds. Guys, Botswana's economy is dependent on diamonds. Guys, Botswana has the largest reserves of diamonds in the world. Okay, diamonds in the world, but because of this lab grown diamonds, so you may expect a question on lab grown diamonds. Lab grown diamonds are diamonds which are created, okay, under very high temperature and high pressure. Lab grown diamonds are cheaper. In comparison to the normal diamonds. Okay, this is a very important topic. Next, guys, okay, United States of America has withdrawn the sanction waiver from Chabahar port. Guys, you know that there was a waiver of sanction on Chabahar port by America, but now America has decided to withdraw that waiver. So Chabahar port is a very important port in Iran, which India has contributed, okay, investments to build Chabahar port. Chabahar port of Iran will be used by India for access to Afghanistan and Central Asia. So Chabahar port is in news, guys. Please do look into Chabahar port. Next, guys, two group of countries were in news. One was the Nordic country and other was the Baltic country. So first of all, I'll ask you Nordic countries. Guys, recently some of the Nordic countries, they have opposed the land use change and forestry regulations of EU. Guys, so what are these Nordic countries? Nordic countries are Sweden, Denmark, then we have Norway, then we have Finland, then we have Iceland. These are the 5 countries which are Nordic countries. These countries basically are along the Arctic Circle and their economy depends on, okay, timber, okay, forest cutting. So because of this regulation, because of this land use, okay, land use change and forestry regulation, these countries are little bit hesitant to implement these regulations of EU. Very, very important. Nordic countries, again I repeat, Nordic countries, 5 countries: Sweden, Norway, Finland, Iceland, Denmark. Okay, very important. Next, Baltic countries were in news. Baltic country. Guys, can anybody tell me what are the Baltic countries? What are Baltic countries? Okay, Baltic countries were in news, guys. Which are the European Union countries which are Baltic countries? Okay, so we have Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. Why these countries were in news? Because recently, okay, one of these countries, Estonia, has accused that Russia has basically violated the airspace of Estonia. Okay, so they may ask you about the bordering countries of Russia. So Estonia shares a border with Russia. So this is an important topic you may get, Baltic countries. Okay, so these were some of the topics related to international relations. In the last 1 week. Okay, moving on to the next topic, guys. Okay, next subject is science and tech. So this week the most important science and tech topic was WHO has come out with list of essential medicines. So guys, every 2 years WHO upgrades the list of essential medicines. So why this list of essential medicine is very important? Because 2 things. First thing, guys, for the first time GLP-1 receptors have been included in the WHO list of essential medicines. Guys, the benefit of getting listed in WHO list of essential medicines is that the cost of these medicines will reduce. Guys, GLP-1 receptors are basically used to regulate sugar level or glucose level in the blood. Generally, it is used by type 2 diabetes people. It can also be used basically by obesity people. Okay, people suffering from obesity. Some of the examples of GLP-1 drugs are semaglutide. Semaglutide is one of the examples of this GLP-1 receptors. Okay, guys, very, very important, semaglutide. Okay, there is another medicine which has been added in this list, and that medicine is called sunscreen. Guys, for the first time sunscreens have been added in this WHO list of essential medicines. Guys, sunscreens can help people from, okay, who suffer from albinism. Albinism is a congenital disorder, skin disorder, albinism. Okay, so people who suffer from albinism is very common in Eastern Africa. Okay, so sunscreen has been added. Okay, GLP-1 receptors and sunscreen has been added. Okay, sunscreens have been added in this. Okay, very important. Next, guys, America has come out with a majors list. What is majors list, guys? America has come out with a majors list. What is majors list? Majors list is basically list of those countries which are known for or infamous for, okay, drugs, production of drugs and trafficking of drugs. Okay, So this majors list is in news. Why? Because of fentanyl, because of a chemical called fentanyl. Fentanyl is what, guys? It is a synthetic opioid. It is a synthetic opioid which is used for medicinal purposes, but it can also be used to, okay, produce drugs. Okay, so it is mixed with heroines, and it is mixed with various kinds of, okay, drugs like heroines. Okay, so guys, majors list is very very important. It is list of those countries which produce and traffic drugs. So guys, which are the countries, okay, which are part of this majors list? So recently even India was put into this majors list. So India, then there are, I think, Afghanistan, Pakistan, okay, even China is in the list. Okay, very very important. Fentanyl, they will ask you what is fentanyl, they will ask you. Okay guys, next guys, India is building its own large language model. For that it has selected 8 startups under the India AI mission, under the India AI mission. So I will request every one of you to please go and read what is India AI mission. India AI mission is going to be very very important. Okay guys, next one guys is Indonesia has suspended import of groundnuts from India. One of the reason why Indonesia has suspended import of groundnuts from India is because of presence of aflatoxins. Because of presence of aflatoxins. Guys, aflatoxins are basically toxins which are produced by fungus, which are carcinogenic, which is cancer causing. It is not good for the health. So generally agri commodities like groundnuts, like wheats, like pulses, or like cereals, they get this fungus, and this fungus produces aflatoxins which are very very dangerous for our health. So recently whatever groundnut was sent from India, Indonesia is accusing that in this groundnut there are higher levels of aflatoxins. So this is a very important topic, you need to have a look at it, very very important. Okay, so another topic guys, mosquitoes were news in this. Guys, mosquitoes were in news. So guys, can you tell me which mosquito spreads the dengue? Okay, dengue, can anybody tell me guys? Yes, Rajasthan is the largest producer of groundnut. India is the second largest producer of groundnut. India is the largest exporter of groundnut. Within India, Gujarat is the largest producer. Gujarat is the largest producer, guys. Gujarat is the largest producer. Gujarat is the largest producer of what? Groundnuts. Very very important. So guys, Aedes mosquito, they spread the dengue. Okay, apart from dengue, they also spread what? Okay, Zika. Okay, Zika, dengue, Zika. Okay, so guys, very very important. You know guys, okay, there is another mosquito called Culex, Culex, which spreads the Japanese encephalitis. Yes, the Aedes mosquito spreads 3 diseases: Zika, okay, Zika, then chikungunya and dengue. Zika, chikungunya and dengue. Very very important guys. So types of mosquitoes which spread diseases are very very important, because recently United Nations, okay, disease center has said mosquitoes are the most dangerous kind of animals as far as human health is concerned. They are one of the most dangerous ones. Okay, very very important. You may get a question on this, guys. Can you give the name of the technique? Which is used to sterile the mosquitoes so that they will not be able to spread the disease? What is the name of the technique? Can you tell me guys? Wolbachia technique, guys. Wolbachia technique is called the Wolbachia technique. I hope you are able to follow this Wolbachia technique. Okay, so we have covered the science and tech topics also, guys. Now we will refer to, okay, some other subject, guys. Okay, environment topic. Let us start environment topic, guys. Okay, so this week, okay, we have decided to transfer some of the tigers from Maharashtra to Telangana. So guys, one tiger reserve which has lot of tigers is the Tadoba, okay, Andari, okay, in Maharashtra. From there we are transferring tiger into the Kaval Tiger Reserve. Kaval, where is Kaval, guys? Where is Kaval? Can anybody tell me, guys, where is Kaval? Kaval Tiger Reserve, guys. Kaval Tiger Reserves. Okay, were not having as many tigers, so we have decided to transfer some of the tigers from the Tadoba Andari to, okay, this one Kawal. Okay, so very very important, guys. Next, guys, CBI was mandated recently by the Supreme Court. So Supreme Court asked CBI to look into the poaching. Okay, look into poaching crimes done by various people. So guys, they may ask you about Wildlife Crime Control Bureau. It is a statutory body under the Wildlife Protection Act. Okay, it is responsible for what? It is responsible for collecting intelligence and for stopping any kind of wildlife related crimes, trafficking of animals, etc., etc. So you may get this question, guys. Wildlife Crime Control Bureau, it is a statutory body. It is a statutory body, guys. Tigers are listed as Schedule 1 species. They are listed as endangered in the list of IUCN. Endangered. Tigers are endangered, guys. Tigers are endangered. Is this clear, guys? Anyone? Is this clear? Guys, are you able to follow me? Okay, next, guys, recently, you know, there was a new data which came before the COP30. Guys, you know, the UNFCCC COP30 is going to be held in Brazil in the city of Belém. So recently there was one report which said that many countries which are very high emitters of carbon dioxide, they have still not submitted their NDCs. What are NDCs, guys? Nationally determined contributions. Nationally determined contribution. Guys, NDCs are part of the Paris Agreement which was adopted at the Paris COP 2015. Guys, this national determined contribution are basically voluntary contribution of every country which is part of the United Nations framework for climate change. It is a voluntary, it is not mandatory, it is voluntary. Very very important. Every 5 years every country has to update. Every 5 years a country has to update the status of the NDCs. Is this clear? Is this clear, guys? Anyone has anything doubt? Guys, do hit the like stream, guys. If you are enjoying the discussion, please do consider hitting a like to the stream, guys. Okay, we'll move to the next topic, guys. Next topic is tropical forest forever facility. Tropical forest forever facility, guys. This facility was in news. This is related to environment. So guys, Brazil at COP30, Brazil at COP30 is going to launch this tropical forest forever facility. Tropical forest forever facility. This is a very important facility which is being launched by Brazil at the COP30. So they may ask you about this. This is related to, guys, okay, like tropical forest protection. Tropical forest, guys, you know, they are considered as lungs of the ecosystem. Lungs of the ecosystem. Next, guys. Okay. Next, I think environment done, guys. Environment done. Now let us see economy. In economy, guys, very few topics were in news this week. Okay. One was the SEBI has given clean sheet to Adani Group. Okay, that was one topic. Second topic was, guys, the GST Appellate Tribunal. Guys, GST Appellate Tribunal is a statutory body which was created under the Central Goods and Services Act. Okay, so up to cases for 20 lakhs, okay, you can appeal at the GST Appellate Tribunal. Very very important, guys. You may get this question. GST Appellate Tribunal, very very important. Okay. Next, guys, pink tax was in news. What is pink tax? Pink tax is basically overpricing of goods related to women. Overpricing of goods related to women. It is not a tax. It is basically overpricing. It is not a tax. It is basically overpricing. Next, involution. What is involution? Involution is cutthroat competition which leads to reduction in prices. So guys, in China, what has happened is that in some sectors like electric vehicle, there are too many companies, but that is not their demand. Okay, so what is happening? Price war is happening, and because of price war, guys, many companies will, okay, bankrupt. Okay, price war, because of price war. Is this clear, guys? Involution, very very important. Next, guys, history subject. In history subject, there was one movement which was in news. The name of the movement is basically Malabar Rebellion. The name of the movement was, guys, Malabar Rebellion. Malabar Rebellion happened in Kerala. Basically, it was a peasants' revolt against the Hindu landlords and Britishers. So mostly the peasants were Muslims. Okay, this is called Malabar rebellion, very very important. The main leader was Ali Musailar. Ali Musailar. Ali Musailar. Ali Musailar. Is this clear, guys? Ali Musailar, very very important. Very very important. Okay, guys. So guys, we have completed history also, guys. How is the session going on, guys? Are you understanding? Is it a quick revision or not? See guys, the intention is to help you quickly revise the entire week. What are the highlighted topics of the entire week, guys? What are the highlighted topics of the entire week? Very very important. Okay, so this is going to be very very important, guys. Someone is saying, sir, you are looking tired. Okay, I'm not tired, guys. Basically, okay, these days I'm sleeping less. Why? Because on Dashara I'm going to launch my mains mastercard, so I'm sleeping very less. I'm making everyday mains mastercards. Mains mastercards are getting ready for Dashara. It's a Dashara gift, guys, from my side. Dashara gift. Mains mastercards are going to come. They are just awesome. Let me tell you, they are just awesome. So I'm working hard. Maybe because of that I'm looking little bit tired, but I'm not tired, guys. Every night I'm working at least 20 hours. I'm working because I have to launch this on Dashera, so I'm doing like overtime. Okay, so nothing, everything is good, everything is fine, guys. Okay, so basically these were some of the topics from the current affairs, okay, for this week. Okay, we have done IR, we have done science and tech. Okay, then we have done economy, then we have done, okay, there are polity. Okay, polity, there were some topics, guys, polity. So guys, you know, this is 20 years. This is 20 years of allocation of duty to the National Commission on Scheduled Tribes. Guys, National Commission on Scheduled Tribes was created by 89th Amendment to the Indian Constitution, okay, in 2003. In 2003, by inserting one article 338A. 338A. Basically, it's a constitutional body for the welfare and protection of tribals. This is very very important. So what are the duties which are given to National Commission on Scheduled Tribes, which is very very important. So guys, before we do the duties, we must know who appoints the National Commission on Scheduled Tribes. It is the president who appoints. So they are appointed for 3 years. They are appointed for 3 years. There will be one chairperson, there will be a vice chairperson, and there will be 3 members. And one member has to be, okay, one member has to be what? Okay, a woman. One member has to be women. So there are some responsibilities mentioned. There are some responsibilities mentioned of the National Commission on Scheduled Tribe, which was allocated to the commission in 2005. In 2005. So this is 20 years of the allocation of duty. So few of the duties are, for example, protection of minor forest rights, then minor forest produce, then protection from alienation, okay, then protection of livelihood. So go through all the 8 duties. 8 duties were allotted. 8 duties were allotted, guys. Very very important. Okay, next, guys, welfare board for denotified tribes. Welfare board for denotified tribes, guys. There is a welfare board which has been created by the government under the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment for denotified tribes. Guys, denotified tribes traditionally used to be called as criminal tribes during the British period. British government enacted a very important law called Criminals Tribe Act 1871, okay, where they listed these tribes, which were the nomadic tribes, okay, as criminal tribes. So obviously this led to stigma against these communities. So when India got independent, we delisted them. We delisted them from the, okay, law. Okay, we repealed this Criminals Tribe Act. We repealed this Criminal Tribes Act. That is why it is called denotified tribes, because their names were denotified. One of the important schemes for the denotified tribal group is seed scheme. One of the important scheme is the seed scheme. Seed, SEED, seed scheme. Okay, very very important. Next, guys, there was one news. Okay, one of the constitutional body, which is CAG, okay, Comptroller and Auditor General, is going to implement LLM for the audits. LLM for the audits, guys. LLM for the audits. So this can be also asked, okay, which constitutional body they have decided to use LLM for the audit of this like this thing. Okay, so these were some of the topics, guys, as far as current affairs of the entire week is concerned. Okay, guys, so wait for 5 more days, guys. Okay, just wait for 5 more days. Okay, So mostly this month end, all the cards, flashcards of mains will be released. You know, guys, the beauty of this flashcard is that in 1 minute, you can read the entire topic. So maximum 30 minutes you can revise entire general studies paper 3. 30 minutes you can revise entire general studies paper 2. 30 minutes you can revise entire general studies paper 1. 30 minutes you can revise entire general studies paper 4. So guys, in 2-3 hours you can revise the entire syllabus of the general studies, which many people are not able to do even in 4 years. You will be able to do in 4 hours. That is the beauty of these cards, guys. People are struggling to cover the main syllabus in 4 years, 5 years. You go and talk to the UPSC aspirants, many are still not over with the entire main syllabus even after 3-4 years of preparation. Guys, the reason is they fail to make crux notes. They fail to make crux notes. For the first time in the country, guys, I am going to launch crux notes. Okay, 1-pager notes. This is going to be really very, very helpful. I'll be releasing this, okay, on Dashera. Okay, and I will release a plan also how to cover these cards. I will be releasing a 90 days plan. So we will be starting from Dashera, which is 2nd of October. So October, November and December, 90 days. October, November and December, guys, 90 days. We are going to complete the entire main syllabus in 90 days. Guys, are you going to take this 90 days challenge? How many of you are going to take this 90 days challenge, guys? This 90 days challenge is going to be really game changer for your mains preparation. Before the new year, we will prepare all the important topics which are repeated, which are most important topics of the main syllabus. So guys, I hope every one of you uses it. Okay guys, so with this I would like to take your leave. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye, take care.